world's gone crazy. No ifs, and buts, or maybe. The world's gone crazy.
This world's gone crazy. No ifs, ands, buts, or maybes. This world's gone crazy. If you don't believe me, then relieve me of these beliefs. Whereby you receive me for understanding to perceive me. For beginners, you got a sharp tongue. That's really a dog one.
Peace and blessings be there about your presence. We're going to continue on. So you feel where I'm coming from, brother? You got to meet him with that. Keep it there, like the brother just said, layman's terms, man, because, you know, so many people lose people by fasading, faking, feigning. And I don't care if you get them to wherever they want to get or wherever you want to get them, you still lose them. Because the true goal is L. Is the L's awareness, L's knowledge, L's reality, L's truth. That's the true goal. And any of us that don't make it there, we're losers. We can live and die as losers. See, those who make it before they pass on, they are guaranteed paradise. Those who don't make it before they pass on go to heaven to be judged and given a time for payment in hell before they get to paradise. Huh? Yeah, man. You know, so many people don't understand that our aim, our purpose, you know, what life, the meaning of life is L. The answer to life is L. The question of life is L. L is everything. Now, when we come into that clear knowledge, that clear understanding, that clear awareness, then Allah or El give us insight, open up worlds of its being, of its unseen being. You got guys that's strong in information that's running around here talking about there's no secrets. What's wrong with saying the Lord has secrets? Secrets only means something secreted, something closed up from you. Huh? That closet, there's something behind that closet. Do you know what it is? It's a secret until you go in there and see. It's secreted from you. It's closed off from you until you go in and see. You know? And you got guys, man, of reputed, you know, respectable guys, high levels who run around talking about there's no room in Islam or no room in religion for the mystics, for mysticism. Why you want to take that out just because you've had men use mysticism for evil? You got men using religion itself on the lowest level for evil. Why you want to crash out what Jesus and Muhammad and Job and Noah and Jonah and all the prophets of Allah, the prophets of El, knew? You know? When Muhammad was given things, he looked towards the Egyptians. Those were his forefathers. He looked towards the ancient secrets, the ancient mystic languages. He looked towards what Moses knew. We forget that when we talk about the ancient Egyptians, we talking about Moses too. And Amun-Ra was in existence then. The eye of men, the eye of mind, and the light, which is Ra. Just because men then took it and did their little numbers with it don't mean that this is not the truth of what is. I don't care how many times Allah or El-Ah changes its name for the Lord of the throne. It's still El-Ah. It's still the Ah. It's still Al-Ah. If you go into the original language of the Arabs, you'll see that Allah is broke up as El-Ah. That we've taken and formed as one word of Allah. I remember a brother came by one of my class that I had on Lyons Avenue for 9 years or so. And he said, you call yourself a messenger of Allah. You don't even know how to spell the name Allah. Because he's seen Allaah. And I just looked at him as he walked past trying to ridicule me. And I said, one day, brother, you're going to find out that it is Allah. Huh? And now many of the brothers are acknowledging, writing it out, Allah. Now they taking that, but they don't want to take the rest of what I'm bringing. They need to understand. Make it simple, keep it simple, you'll understand. In this day and time of revelation, what is it that Allah is to reveal? It's revealing the crookedness of its truth. The crookedness that men have put in the pathway of its truth. It's revealing them. It's revealing the lies. Huh? Taking away the cover and revealing the truth again in English for the whole world. That's what it's doing today through me. Now, I can't put everything on this TV. I'm trying to entertain the people as I speak. You know? I think last week I came here, I was so tired. No, I looked at the show. I was so tired, I looked like I was drunk. I said, wow, if I was sitting out there in the audience and I wanted an excuse to not listen, and if I was one of those haters, I said, let that brother get high. Look at him. How you going to say he the mess and he get high? Yeah, I got high off of overworking and not sleeping and constantly doing it and then still try to sit down and present something to the people because I care. You feel me?
Praise.
And I be concerned. I be concerned how I'm perceived. Why? Because I want to be raised up? No. Because I want to be accepted. I want what Allah give me to give to the people to be accepted. For me, no, because I accepted already. I'm already given the promise of paradise. I've already been shown where I will return. But I'm talking about for the people. And people are like children. It's not an easy task raising them up, especially if you don't have a cooperating spouse. Especially if you in a society that tells them, no, left turn, you saying no, straight ahead. And everybody telling them, left turn, whispering in their ear, left turn, no, straight ahead. Then your children start looking at you like, what the hell wrong with you? Everybody making this left turn, why we can't? I want to see what's down there. And you, because of your experience and your realization of Ahezaah, you said, nah, you don't need to know what's down there. I know what's down there. I'm telling you, we going this way. Next thing you know, some of your children have jumped off the car. They off the vehicle. They running down the street. They done made their own left turn. You know? And that's the way it is with the people in society. Do you know, did you ever think that when you grew up, religion would get harder? I never dreamed that it would get harder. I never dreamed that men and women would get stupider as they grew older.
Praise.
I never knew as a child that adults were so naive and blunt-minded. But here I am, an adult, mingling with them, saying to myself, oh Lord, how stupid can we be? But as a child, I peeped one thing. I just say, boy, all these older people, man, they ain't nothing but grown children. 50 and 60 years old grown children. And I was saying that when I was 15 years old. Because I realized that they had stopped growing in mind. I realized they was bringing some things, man, and I thought it was just in the ghetto. I thought it was just in the projects. Because we was the downtrodden. Come to find out, it's clear across the board in society. Adults is messing up the world with their stupidity. And people want to beat you up and do all kind of foolish things because you don't speak what they believe or want to believe in religion. And that they would take the names of the Lord El and misuse them and abuse them and confuse them and do their things to be amused by it and to reach gains, selfish gains. How stupid can we be as adults? That's why Jesus said, if you want to rise, if you want to come to the light, you got to first become like the babes, like the babies. You got to let go of that foolishness you done gained through the years. You got to wipe away that guilt and that and all the evil you do. And become clear and empty. Ready to receive truth. Like an infant. Got to go all the way back, man, and be reborn again. That's what Jesus was talking about. It was talking about something we have to do, we actually have to do. Where most people think is only a metaphorical thing. But no, it's an actual thing that we have to do. And the adults today is so stupid. They're so stupid, man. And they get together in gangs. And the worst of them were the cowards when they were children. The cowards get heart when they get older. And why do they get heart? Because they believe that the local authorities is going to protect them. They ain't really got no heart. They believe somebody going to protect them so they can talk stuff to you. They can threaten you. Somebody give them some kind of law enforcement position or political power. And then I'm going to get him because I didn't like him. I was scared of him when I was a kid. I wouldn't tell him, but I'm going to get him. Or I'm going to get her. Punks, cowards.
Praise.
And they use those positions, man, of power. I would never threaten a man because I know myself. But I have people threatening me. And I know that they're not true. See, I wouldn't disrespect you and threaten you because knowing me, I know what you might do. Or because I know what I might do. If I didn't have Ahezaah guiding me, holding me, keeping me back in wisdom, I wouldn't threaten me. I wouldn't threaten you. I got guys want to run around here and throw threats. Doing the same stuff that used to get people annihilated, knocked out, and,
Finished.
when I was a youngster.
Exactly.
I ain't gonna say I killed nobody. That brother over there, he throwing that stuff out there.
Well,
everybody know me, know that I'm a lover.
Yeah, we don't have
not a fighter. But you know what I'm saying? The society, the adults, man, they're hurting us. And they looking at the children, wondering why the children are cursed. Why they out there killing one another? Oh, he killed my son. My son was a good son. He wouldn't do this. He wouldn't do that. Blah, 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 blah. Well, let's look up his jacket. 3 murders. I mean, crazy stuff. You know, we want to think that our children are beautiful and right and perfect, but they're not. Many of us don't know our own children. And many of us think that the evil they do will be kept in the dark, so when they get caught up and hurt, we can go out there and cry to the media and say, well, he was a good kid. And this guy was the leader of a gang terrorizing somebody's life. You know, I a lot of times I used to be wary of going to school for my children. Because you see people come to school, they get to arguing and fussing and want to fight over their children. Come to find out their children making them look like a jerk because their children was dead wrong, bad. You know? I mean, it's just crazy. It's just crazy, man. You feel where I'm coming from?
Very much so. Praise Ahezaah.
I don't want to get off the subject, but things roll in your head. I remember I went to school for one of my children. One of my children who was the most laid-back child, who would never, ever start a fight, still won't. Oh, will protect themselves because all my children will protect themselves.
Praise Ahezaah.
But she will never start a fight. And somebody was messing with him. You know, and my daughter, my older daughter, who middle name is Fight. The first name is Look For. A. Look For A. You know, Fight. Saleem. You know. She got wind of these girls messing with her sister, who's a year younger than her, and she went off. And I had to go to school for it. Now, I had been told about what was going on before, and I told my daughter, you know, well, go to principal, go this, do all the right things. You know, she constantly doing the right things. And they keep messing with it and messing with it. And maybe they want to mess with her because they saying she was a light when they probably hated the other one. You know, and was afraid of her. But my daughter go and rip them out, look for her, rip them out, you know. And the one who don't like to fight, you know, well, she got in trouble and I had to go to school for her. So I go there and the parent comes in and the parents start talking all this stuff. Let me tell you something. I'm from Newark. I'm like, oh, okay. Big woman. I ain't taking nothing, this, that, nine, and this girl, my family will bop, 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 do, bop, bop, ding, dong, boom, bop. I simply looked at her and I said, Miss, I'm from Newark too. I might have not said it that calm. I think I was kind of wild. I said, I'm from Newark too. And this is my nicest child right here that your daughter's been messing with. And I'm really pissed off. And I come to sit down, they want me to have a conference with you, and you're acting worse than the child. Well, my children, my son. I said, please, I got 19 warriors. She looked at me. 19? Yes. And you don't want to see the worst of them. Lady, calm back, calm down. You know what I'm saying? Because Look For a Fight was ready to fight right then. you know? But the thing, what I'm saying is, you should not be so fast to threaten a people or a person, not knowing what the other situation is. Now, I have people want to threaten me for truth, and they don't know my background. They don't know my protection. They don't know my company. They don't know who I keep company with. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, none of the people seen my man, my henchman. I got the baddest henchman on the planet Earth. As a matter of fact, I got the baddest henchman in the universe. That is Ahezaah.
Praise Ahezaah.
Huh? And I got his boy, Jabril,
Praise Ahezaah.
who I done seen take off some people.
Praise Ahezaah.
Now, it might sound like a joke or it might sound like it's a little out there, but the thing about it is I talk like this here because I'm speaking from the real. I'm really a prophet in the circle of angels. I'm really that. So I'm saying, people should be mindful of those of threatening me. They should be mindful of taking what the message is and throwing it aside. They should be mindful to not do those things. You feel where I'm coming from? Because that's what people do. They are so stupid. Adults.
And that's always been a modus operandi. Divide and conquer. They come into a community and they find out who's who and who's got the influence, and then they try to divide. They start either from the top to the bottom or the bottom to the top, from the out to the back, to the front to the forward. I mean, it's all over. But that's the problem. That's why we have to, if we're sincere and if we all truly believe in what it is that we say we believe in, then Ahezaah is the greatest. If we're on the same accord with Ahezaah as individuals or as one.
You know how hard that is for people?
Yeah. But
Go ahead.
My concern is similar to yours.
Because
I came here to be a part of the solution, not the problem.
Let me just say this here. People, I want to apologize for him. Because he gets so excited, now. He had asked me about his guardian daughter. And I told keep things simple. So for you who don't know operandi, it means operation. Simple words. I'm only joking with you, man. He's our serious guy. See, we got serious guys and we got non-serious guys. We got fools. We got all kind of people. That's what make the world go around, right? But I'm only joking with you. So get out the serious code. But yeah, I understand what you're saying, man. It becomes a conflict. You understand? But one thing I learned is that on this path that we on, like you said, you had the same concerns I have. I can't say that you have the same concerns I have, but you have some of the concerns that I have. Because you don't know me that well.
Yes, I apologize.
You ain't got to apologize. It's just a figure of speech, man. Like I said, I know you get excited and, you start thinking about, all these fools that's out here, and it makes you angry because that's what our conversation started off about early today, correct?
To a degree, yeah.
Yeah. But it's just a long, hard journey because when you get down to the bottom line, all of us is subjected to Ahezaah. None of us can escape the great power of the force. We have to go through our trials of life that it put on us. And we have to live those lives. We can't really make no choice. The illusion is that we have a choice. Huh? And many times our choice is an illusion. You know? So all we could do is beg for the mercy. Now, you want to help this movement, right? Brother Jason, you want to help this movement, right? The greatest work you could do for me is to improve yourself. Not anybody else. You. If you can improve yourself, if you can reach, then you have help to the fullest. But if you keep trying to help others get to where you need to get, then it's just like running into a rock, man. Run into a rock, because see, the trial here is not for you to see and to react in retaliation against the other people. The trial here is for you to see and take the best of what they offer and use it for yourself, and take the worst and try to escape that yourself. And then present the best of yourself to the community, so that I could use that. So that I could use that. Because there's only one fashioner here. Ahezaah is the only fashioner, and I am its pen. I am the brush. I am the voice of that fashioner. It's only one. It's only one. No matter how much you think you got, no matter how much you want to have, it's only one. Yeah, think about what I'm saying. Your disappointment, your vengeance, your anger, your dismay with the faults of these people should not be so fiery directed at them. Look at them. Hear what I've told you. If I can't change them, don't think you can. Look at them and see what you're gonna be, see what you're not gonna be, see how you're gonna fit in, see how you're gonna give to perfect, so that Ahezaah be pleased with you and raise you up. And in that, you will be an example, and people will be able to look to you and say, how did you do it? And you could smile because you got the key. You could laugh because you know the truth. You'll say Ahezaah, and when you say it, it won't be a dream or an illusion. You'll know it. Because you'll see it, you'll recognize it and its manifestation upon you in its work, because you will acknowledge that you could not do it yourself. You feel me?
Very much so. Very, very.
Ahezaah is the wise, man. Ahezaah is the wise. You know? And we sometimes get caught up as people, and because we be gifted with things, and we think we could take that gift and stretch it out. But, you know, Ahezaah give me so much, and I'm always like, what to do with this? And it says, well, do this, that, or the other. Okay. And I go do this, that, or the other with it. That's why I tell people like you who are fiery and ready to go, be patient with me, man. Be patient with me, man. Hold up, man. Hold up, man. Because I know in your mind, like, why won't he just come on and let's go do this? Because the boss. The boss didn't say, let's get going. See, I don't lose communication with the boss. I might look like I do. I don't lose communication with the boss. The boss is the one that tells me which way to go, why, how, and even if it don't tell me why and how or which way and just move me, I still belong to it. It's the boss. You know? So with that, I say I love you, brother. And I love you, community, and I love you, people. The thought of you all that I don't know. May Ahezaah's peace and blessings be with them about your presence. I want you hanging here with me because this is the day of revelation. And
If you don't believe me, then relieve me of these beliefs whereby you receive me for understanding to perceive me. For beginners, you got a sharp tongue that's really a dog one. Leading black people